YouTube, welcome back to my channel, man. Figured I'd start y'all off a little different this morning, man. Had to show y'all that those just peaceful vibes this morning, man. Wind blowing. Today is Saturday, October 25th, man. Just beautifulness. I had to give y'all a little scene that of my view. I wanted y'all to see that, man. Trees blowing, trees going back and forth, wind blowing, man. It's a beautiful 69 degrees right now, man. Feels amazing, man. I'm feeling in a good mood, man. Tell y'all I feel good, man. Staying locked in. Keep checking in with y'all on a daily basis, man. Today is Saturday, college football day, man. I hope y'all excited. Hope most of y'all were safe last night, man. It's the weekend. Hope whatever you do, take your kids out to Halloween festivities and stuff like that this weekend. I hope you are safe, man. Keep your kids safe, man. We all want to make it to Monday and start a brand new week, man. But enjoy this weekend. Don't rush it, man. I know we be excited to get to the weekend, and we don't want to rush it, man. Get some rest. You know, we work hard during the week, so get some rest, man. But yeah, man, I'm starting off, man. And this morning, 9:41. As you can see, I'm outside. I'm in the garage, man. Y'all know this garage talk, man. Let y'all know how I'm doing. Doing a little laundry. It was my time to do a little laundry. I needed to get something done this morning. Something quick, just one load. So I got that in, man. Got about 17 minutes left on that. So figured what's a better time to, check in with y'all and talk to y'all while I'm doing some laundry. I'm already out here. Might as well turn on that camera, man. Let y'all know how I'm feeling, man. Yesterday, I always give y'all a recap of yesterday. Yesterday was a good day. Like I told y'all, got some more editing done. Videos are up. This morning while I'm recording this video right now, I already got 3 of my videos up. Because like I told y'all on my reaction channel, if you're not subscribed, go subscribe. Coach Floyd Reacts. Excuse me. If this is the first time on your channel, on my channel, please and thank you. Welcome. This is focused on my flow. This is a channel for me to just get out in a platform in an empty space for me to let y'all know how I'm feeling every single day, man, and open people up. This company have came across my channel, man. Open you up. I know people are going through stuff in life. This is a real authentic channel, man. If you go back to some of my first videos, I first picked up this camera 3 weeks ago, not when it was all in glitz and glamour, but when I was actually going through something. And for the last 3 weeks, man, y'all seen me go through it, come out of it, go back in it a little bit, but y'all seen my journey. And y'all seen along the way of just my being able to control my emotions and being able to get stuff out and talk to y'all giving me a lending ear, so I appreciate that. So like I told y'all, this channel is for me right now. I'm just in a space. If you go back to old videos I had like 4 months ago, it was my sports stuff, training stuff, but I wanted to make sure this was also like a daily vlog thing and stuff where I showed where I wanted to get in front of the camera more and be more real, more open, talk to y'all more. And it was a vulnerable time, like I said, when I did it, but I'm glad I did it, man. I just want to document my journey along the way and make it comfortable for more people. When you're going through stuff, man, pick that camera up, man. A lot of times if you ain't got nobody to talk to, this is a platform and use it for a version of therapy for you to be able to talk, right? Or some people go to a therapist or a group of friends. This is the same thing, right? You guys are my therapist, right? You guys are my group of friends, my safe space, my platform to be able to talk to you, get out what's on my chest, what's on my heart, and just be open with you. So that's what I'm using this for right now. That's a part of my life that I'm in right now, man. Just being open, being honest, man. And like I said, man, being at the end of my 30s right now, man, just enjoying life, taking it one day by day. And like I said, just documenting it along the way, man, taking y'all with me. But yeah, man, yesterday, picked my daughter up from school, clap it up for her. She finished off with a purple for the week. Started off a little rough the first 2 days, Monday and Tuesday with a blue, but we finished off the last 3 days with purples, man. So clap it up for her. Clap it up for her, man. I appreciate y'all, man. It is a not necessarily a struggle, but if you're a parent and you have kids, it's up and down days, man. We trying to lead our kids in the right direction, mold them, to have their emotions, but let them know it's okay, but also lead them in the right direction so they're not astray and they don't do stuff that they need to do. Our objective as parents is to keep them safe, and that's the main thing. Especially I give to my men out there with daughters, man. Daughters ain't easy. Daughters are definitely the hardest to deal with their emotions, right? Especially with dads, man. It's just we're not in that space. Luckily I have my wife to be able to navigate the emotions more, because with men, you know how we are. We just, okay, there's a solution, let's get over it and move on, right? But yeah, man, excuse the sound of the water. Like I told you, I'm doing some laundry, so it's rinsing the water out right now. But yeah, man, finished off yesterday. Like I told you, got that editing done, got those videos out. Like I said, my other channel, Coach Floyd Reacts. Go over to that channel, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you're always notified when I'm dropping. Both of my channels, both of my platforms, man. You'll like both. You want some reaction to sports and stuff over there, sports talk and stuff like that. That's where the niche is in that channel, man. We have some fun over there, but we still authentic and real over there as well. Like I told y'all, today woke up, got not the best rest last night, but I think I was so focused on just getting out content, man, getting these things out. Like, you know, we're in the sports season right now. We got basketball is in the first weekend of its opening up, so it's a lot of basketball games going on. So it's tons of content I got on that channel over there on Coach Floyd Reacts. So I'm trying to react to all the sports coming in daily. We got, like I said, we got basketball starting up, college basketball, NBA basketball. We still in the beginning of the NFL season, excuse me, right now. So we got football and basketball going on. Like I tell people, for me, I love it. That's the best time of the year, man. We got both sports going on. A lot of guys making plays. Teams are jockeying to be the number one right now, so it's exciting. Y'all know it's Saturdays. My background is I train football athletes, so a lot of my guys are playing today. I think they're all playing today, actually. I know the last couple weeks, a couple of them had bye weeks, but they should be all playing today. We threw about I think this is about week 6 in college football right now, maybe week 7. So, God willing, man, all of my guys are still healthy. You know, you're going to have your little bumps and bruises in college football, but you're still healthy, man. That's the main thing. Win, lose, or draw, you come out healthy, and that's a win, because at the end of the day, you can't have any setbacks. Those just hinder your process of getting better and for you to be able to work on stuff. So that's the main thing. Everybody's healthy. I definitely wish them the best today in all of their football games, man. Make plays when they come to you, when the opportunity presents itself. Take full advantage of it. So that's what we do, man. It's always cool for me to, when the season comes, to be able to watch them make plays, knowing that the stuff that they're doing and the stuff that they're doing on the field is the stuff that we worked on in that off season, during spring, during summer. To be able to watch it work, you know, and give them success is what I do it for, man. That's what fills my cup up and makes it enjoyable to me, man, because I know in that all season, man, at the end of the day, football, they call it 1% for a reason. They're all fighting for only so many spots, you know, in that profession. It's hard. So I love the journey, man, because at the end of the day, they make it to the highest pinnacle of that profession. It can change not only their life, but every generation behind them. It can change it forever. So I love that aspect, being able to just change the generation line behind you, just off of you putting your best foot forward and loving something like the game and working on it. And it just doesn't have to be football, right? It can be anything. You can change your generation line as long as you decided to figure something out and put your best foot forward, put 110% into it, and it works. And then from then on, it just sets a legacy for you, your kids' kids, and everybody out there. And that's what excites me, is giving the ones behind them a lifestyle that we right now only dreamed of, right? So when I think of it this way, right, I'm older than those guys, right? They're in college, they're early 20s, late teenage, right, years of high school, and most of mine known since they were 15 years old in high school. So for me, what just excites me is knowing that the hard work and dedication that they put in and the success that they get in, and something that they love, right? Because at the beginning when I met them, it was something that was a dream, right? So to be able to work towards that dream and that dream come true, and now when I'm gone, their kids is now affected by something that they chose to put their heart and soul into. That in the mindset to me is crazy, man. That's amazing to be able to do that. So like I said, that definitely makes it all worth it for me. So that's cool, man. That's cool. So they will be playing today. I'll be watching those games. Like I said, as you can see, I'm getting some laundry done. Like I said, mentally, let's get back to me, man. I'm doing good. I woke up Yesterday was a great video. I was excited. I was pumped. I'm feeling a little bit good today. I was a little nervous last night. I cheated on my diet, man. Usually I have one cheat day a week, but I still feel like cheating. Still feel bad. I had me a nice large pizza last night. Cheese and tomatoes, man. Like I told you, I'm a plant-based, so I don't get pepperonis and meat. So the pepperonis for me are more the tomatoes. So just cheese and tomatoes last night. Cheated on that, man. But surprisingly, man, I guess maybe if I didn't really eat early, but I woke up. For me, it's gut health, right? Gut health is how you feel. So when I'm emptied out, you feel the best. And I woke up this morning feeling excited, man. As soon as I jumped up, I didn't get up as early as I usually do because on the weekends, I don't have to get my daughter ready for school. So get up maybe an hour later, 7 o'clock, a little later, 8 o'clock. But I woke up and as soon as my feet hit the ground, man, I'm gone. Tell people I didn't put my watch on as soon as I got home, but yeah, this ain't even it's not even reading as far as when I've been up. I only got 113 steps so far right now, but I've been up moving before that. But got up, man. I can feel it when you get up and your feet hit that ground. You start moving, feel good, man. So mentally, I'm in a good space. Like I said, didn't get the best of sleep. Didn't eat the best last night, but I feel okay. So I'm hoping I don't crash later on if something goes on, but God willing, man, He gave me another day. I'm excited about another day. The next day that He gave me to breathe air. Like I tell y'all every day, man, see the trees blowing. It's a blessing just to hear birds chirp. A lot of times we go through life and we're moving so fast, man. You don't understand. Just to see a bird fly, just to see a bird chirp, is a blessing, right? Because a lot of people don't get to see that every single day. And it could have been a person alive. It could have been a person that was alive yesterday that thought that they were going to wake up to see it today and didn't. So I think a lot of times we take life and the simple things in life for granted when you can't, right? You can't take anything for granted, especially time and especially life, because it's not guaranteed. So that's just why I be when I'm mental, man. I'll try to ramble on, but just appreciate it, man. But I told you it was in a good mental space, man. This is matter of fact. Let me not skip over this. This is today, last day, because y'all know I start my new days, my new weeks on Sunday. So this is officially, man, the last day of week 3. Clap it up for me, man. Give myself a clap on that, man. Clap it up for y'all for riding along with me on this journey of me documenting it, man. I appreciate y'all and thank y'all to death for that, man. I am humble on that to see that y'all are giving me a space and a platform to open up and talk. So I appreciate that. If you've been riding with me since day one, if you watched all the videos so far, man, you're OG and you ride with me. So I appreciate you for that. For giving that time out your day just to sit down and give about 14-15 minutes. Some of my beginning videos are like almost 30 minutes, but to sit down and give that time with me to just reflect on life and let's be grateful about it. And I thank y'all to death, because without y'all, none of this would be possible, man. So I appreciate y'all for that. Yeah, man, I'm just documenting, man. It's crazy. Like I said, when I first picked this up on the first 3 weeks ago and picked that camera up, man, I was in a completely different headspace. And now to just get back to some just consistency, you feel you getting back to yourself. You're not necessarily where you want to be, but just getting out of that space that I was in, because that space that I was in wasn't me. That's not me. So to get away from that, to be here today knowing that I was in that headspace and I'm not in that headspace anymore, that's a blessing, man. That's amazing in itself, because I stayed consistent and I can go back and look and see, damn, I got through that. We all have mental lapses and stuff like that we go through, but we don't talk about it, right? We deal with it on our own, right? When somebody asks us, hey, are you good? Are you going through something? No, I'm good, bro. I'm all right, man. I'm good, right? But we're still dealing with it on a daily basis. But we tuck it away, right? We tuck it away and we deal with it, and it affects our mood, it affects our day to day. And I just decided to pick the camera up and talk about it and get it out, and it made it so much more easier to do it that way. Probably the best way in the 36 years of my life. This is the best way that it's ever been for me, and I probably should have been doing this 15 years ago. Just to deal with life's stresses, right? But when we coming up and when we younger, nobody tells you that. Nobody gives you the blueprint on your emotions, especially for a man. Nobody gives us a blueprint on that. We deal with everything else. We solve life's problems to everything else that we deal with, but nobody gives us a blueprint. Nobody talks to us about, hey, find yourself a safe space to be able to deal with what you dealing with, help in a healthy way, right? Versus the bad ways of, drugs, alcohol, stuff like that. Get your body, your temple healthy so you can be able to deal with stuff, because at the end of the day, the one thing that's always going to come around in life that there's no class that we can take, there's no book that we can read on it, man, of emotions, right? Stress, heartache, death in families, right? Nobody tells us how to navigate through our feelings of dealing with life's trials and tribulations along the way, right? We never get any advice on that. We eventually get in our mid-20s to late 20s, and then we start to figure it out, and then we want to take care of our mental. And we went through a whole 15 years plus. You can even already go back in high school. Think about in high school, all the emotions and stuff that we go through in high school, as kids. That's still real. There's still stuff that we go through in our brain that can affect us along the way, versus when we get in our late teenage years to the early 20s to mid-20s. Think about how much mental stress and how much of a mental load that life has put on us between the ages of 15 and 30, right? 15 years. You think like, go back and think about how many things that you've been through. Now granted, we've all gotten through it, right? So we all gonna persevere through it. Think about how much of a mental load that your mind has went through as far as emotions, whether you got them out, whether you didn't get them out and you harbored them in. Think about how much you actually went to by the time you just hit 25 years old. And then for some reason, when we get to the end of it, by the time we even hit 30, man, our health is already bad. We're mentally stressed out. That's why you've got all the anxiety, right? People on pills, taking all that type of stuff. And it's crazy to think about all of life's stresses. And the other one is depression that you're going through at 21 years old. Excuse the sound on that. That's a little music that my washing machine makes when it's done. So but yeah, think about all of the, like you say, all of the mental, like I said, anxiety, depression. And you think about that, man. Think about all the things, like when we're in school, you go through that stuff, right? But you got kids now going through depression at the ages of 18 years old. Before they're 25, they already got anxiety and depression, right? And that's because all the stuff that all the things that they went through, but have been almost like shunned, right? Oh, you're just a kid, you'll be fine, you get over it. But that's still real stuff, right? It's still real life stuff that we gotta get through. But we didn't have anybody to talk to, or when we did tell somebody, oh, you'll be fine, right? So now think about, by the time you're 25 years old, all the stuff that now mentally stress that's been on you. So, like I said, man, it's just, we don't get a blueprint on that to be able to, like I said, navigate ourselves through that. And that's the part that we learn later, and we learn it later because we decide, to go do something about it. And it can affect us, man. It can put a lot of a strain on you later on. So that's why people that have an outlet and they can talk about it, man, it makes a big thing for you.